This is Rick with Jager TV. Here we are this morning, and we have a first-time air gunner coming for this episode. He's going to be here. He's never shot air guns before, and we figured we'd put out a spread for him and see what he thinks, see if he what his first impressions of air guns, and we're going to take him through just a little time of different air guns and the different availability of air guns, all the different calibers, and show him what air guns have to offer. And that you're in the powder burner world and you're shooting a lot of powder burners and you're like, air guns are just this. Well, no, they're not. They're something special now. And as you can see right here with the FX Crown Continuum right here, they have really come into something new and something great. And we want to share it with people out there, because in this show, we're out there doing a lot of hunting with air guns, and we're showing people what the capabilities are, and their accuracy is just insane. Well, that's enough talking. Let's go meet this guy. Hey Scott, good to see you this morning. Thanks for coming out, man.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, you ready for this?
I don't know.
Oh, wait till you get to see all the different things we have lined up for you today, so you can get to see what different air guns we have.
Yeah, I'm excited for this.
I think you're going to be surprised, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun to shoot them, and then it might open a lot of people's eyes.
See what we got.
All right, let's do it.
What's going on, everyone? This is Scott with Sterner Firearms, and well, I'm out of my element here. We're still in the great outdoors of Pennsylvania, but I'm here doing something a little bit different. So usually you guys will see me do videos for firearms, firearm reviews, firearm everything, and we're gonna do something a little bit different. I'm here with Rick from Shooter 1721 here on Jager TV, doing something completely different. So we've had this, I guess, brick wall between the airgun community and the 2A community, and it's something that should be non-existent. I've had some very minimal experience with the air guns. I've sold some out of Sterner Firearms, but I don't know much about it. And I thought I was doing a disservice to my customers with that, because I didn't have that breadth of knowledge. So I decided to come to the master over here with Rick and learn from the greatest. And I'm excited to see what they have in store for me. I'm excited to see the different types of air guns. I'm excited to maybe even pull off a trick shot, which would be great. But I've been in the firearms industry my entire life. I've had an appreciation for it. I've always loved it. But there's, I wanted to challenge myself just a little bit more and learn more about the firearms world. And that, sure enough, brings up air guns. And when it comes down to it, with the 2A community, a lot of them don't want to ask the airgun people for help, and the airgun people don't want to ask the 2A people for help. So there's always that brick wall that we're hoping just with this episode to actually kind of, dissolve it, if you will. So I'm incredibly excited to be out here. I'm excited to start learning some of the stuff that I've never, delved into before. But we'll see what happens. Hopefully we can pull off a trick shot. It's going to be a pretty a big task to do that with Rick over my shoulder. I'm sure you guys have seen his amazing trick shots, but I want to learn a little bit about this and see if we can really get it going. So here we go.
All right, so up first, Scott, you're going to be shooting a Hatsan Flash 22 cal.
Okay. Spitting
these pellets out at about 880. We got spinners at 50 yards. Those targets are about, maybe 1.5 inches by 2 inches. 2.5, depending on the head shape and stuff like that. Okay. But you're shooting body, so you're basically shooting at a little 2x2 spinner.
Okay.
All right, so if you want to take some shots, see what you think of it.
All right,
just
so what am I doing here?
All right, okay. So all we're doing is pulling it straight back. There you go. We're ready to go.
And we're ready to go.
Yep. And I had the safeties right here. That's on, that's off.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so we're ready to rock and roll.
Yeah. Okay, you got it. I see. Yep. Sound like a good hit, Scott.
I have to cock it every time?
Yes. Yep. That's your... Yep. There you go.
All right.
Well, you're definitely hitting, that's for sure.
Yeah. Let's go for the third one now.
All right. Now remember, this is an entry-level gun, and you're shooting 50 yards, and you can hear the impact down there.
Let's
Not
go
bad.
for the fourth.
Yeah.
That's a skinny one.
And now you get to the small one. He's a little bit smaller than what I said. Well, you took care of that. That was 4 for 4. That was pretty easy. So what'd you think of the entry level?
Entry level, I mean, I didn't know what to expect when I was going to be shooting this.
Yeah.
But we went 4 for 4, dead on.
Dead on?
I mean, that was easy. Was
it?
Yeah.
Just simple hits and...
Yeah.
Wow.
That's impressive.
And this is, you know, the only reason this is $380 is because of the wood.
Sure.
If you want the synthetic, $299. And you're shooting that kind of power, that kind of accuracy for about 20, 22 shots. But if you were to hunt squirrels, woodchucks, and all that, you could easily do squirrels at 75 yards with this, because it will shoot the same at 75.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I mean, just shooting those 4 little spinner targets, I mean, I can definitely see how you get a squirrel.
Yeah. Did you hear the impact down there?
Yeah.
It's pretty flat, trust me. All right. So what do you want to shoot next?
Well, I'll go with your recommendation.
All right, I'll bring another one over to you.
All right.
Okay, all right.
Wow. That's a lot of fun.
Our X-Target Systems mission is to bridge the gap between firearms and air guns. It's modular, 3-dimensional, rugged, and portable. When assembling, you can interchange the target configurations by removing the bolts. The bright orange paddles are also interchangeable. Our target system is for all of us, whether just starting or competing on the world-class level.
I think this is pretty awesome.
Yeah, this is a different one here. So this is the FX Streamline 22 cal, and we're shooting these 18 grainers at about that 900 mark.
Okay.
And your spinners are still at 50, so we'll still shoot 50 just because we're moving along here. But you're going to notice 2 things. And I'll watch your reaction when you cock it and when you shoot it.
Okay.
So you'll get to notice the difference, what you saw at an entry level to now your $1,100 gun. And
now, with how accurate this is, I mean, like, this is literally my first time really shooting an air gun.
Right.
Are these barrels rifled?
This is a different system.
Okay.
This is FX. So they have a smooth twist system. I'll explain that to you then. It's a little bit more detailed than what you could ever imagine. There's a special way that these barrels are made and how they're...
Yeah, I mean, there's got to be some pretty insane technology behind this, because for just somebody literally just picking this up for the first time and shooting, I mean... All right, well, let's get into it.
Okay, so just go ahead and cock it. Feel the difference?
Okay, so... yeah, first impressions on that one. The first one I was kind of like, using a little bit of muscle, and it was a little bit of grit to it.
Yeah.
That was smooth.
It's smooth.
Wow.
Okay, so now what you're going to do is push your safety and see how it's shooting for you, because of course I shot it for myself.
Sure.
See how it's doing for you. And I'll just stand here and watch. You see how I said about the Aeon trajectory scope? You see how that's set up in there?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think of the trigger too?
Incredibly smooth.
Yes, yeah.
I mean, that's such a light touch to it.
It is, and it's just nice.
And I'm really liking the scope too.
The Aeon's it's not top glass, but it's a nice entry there.
So smooth. Here comes the skinny one.
Yep. No problem. You actually made him spin.
Yep.
That's a good hit. So what do you think of this gun now? So now we moved into, now we got something a lot different.
I mean, this is just, it's so smooth. And I can definitely tell the difference in the quality of it. I mean, this is an excellent shooter.
Yeah. And the thing is, like I said, in so many different calibers you can put it into, and all the configurations. I mean, the reason they call it the Dreamline is a dream gun. You can do what you want with it. And listen, I back these guys 100%. I've made some of my greatest. I lit a match with one of the Crown, which you're going to get to shoot. I lit a match at 100 yards.
That's insane.
With an air gun. Now, I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about the gun could do it.
Yeah.
If you ever get to watch that video, that's a good one too. But yeah.
I mean, there's just so much involved in those shots.
There is.
And these guns can make it possible.
That's the whole reason for this whole segment of our episode is, hey, let's take a look at this side. You know, there's another side to we got the 2A and we got the air guns. Let's bridge this gap.
I mean, and while you were setting the stuff up down there for these shots, I was talking to Ryan. It's like, you know, my experience with, like, you know, any type of air guns or little BB guns was, you know, Ralphie and don't shoot your eye out.
Oh yeah.
And it's like to be able to put that into actual, you know, actions and be able to shoot that accurately. Yeah, it's incredible.
It blew my mind when I first started shooting some of the upper echelon guns, I'll say, like FX. Their accuracy, I can hit what I want now. I mean, out there.
Which means your trick shots just go to a next level. Because you know you have the technology behind it to back it.
You got it, correct.
All the confidence in the world.
Yes, and there's no doubt. There's no doubt. It's not like if, it's when.
Yeah, and I mean, I thought I would have been nervous doing this and, you know, taking my first shots, and we're 8 for 8.
Yeah, and the guns are just walking through it. So, but now we got targets set. We got some cans set up at 80 yards.
Okay.
So now you're going to transition to the FX Crown Continuum 22 cal. Okay. At 80 yards. So we're going to try that out. So let me get that set up for you.
Let's give that a try.
Okay, so now I wish I had this set up with the 700 millimeter barrel on here, but we got the 380.
Okay.
And this gun comes with the 380 and the 700, and we got cans at orange stickers on about 83 yards, I think that is. Okay. And you're gonna, you can side focus there. This is the Optison 5 to 20, real nice EVX scope, real nice. Yeah, set that wherever. It should be real nice sitting in the bag in that.
Yeah, I mean that's dead
Is that pretty nice? Okay. So side lever, same as the Dreamline, but now we're in the $2,000 range. So that's the wind's coming from our back. That's another thing. We're talking about wind at 80 yards. Sounds kind of ridiculous, but it's really real with a pellet. So you're shooting an 18 grain pellet right now at, we were shooting these at 960. Well, sorry. That's the 700, my bad. The 380 is shooting them at 825. Okay. So now you're shooting down. If we were shooting that other one, I don't even know if the cans would come off. They'd shoot right through them. But
wow.
I think we'll be okay here. So go ahead, give it a shot.
Let's see what we got here. So I'm aiming for the orange dots on these guys.
Yeah, give it a shot.
All right.
We're going to have a little bit of wind push down. Same as the Dreamline. Yep.
And it's still so smooth.
Yep.
All right, let's see if we can do this here.
All right, I'll stand behind you here and just watch what you got. You knocked the sticker off that one. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Did you hear the pass through?
Yeah. Ooh, there's my first miss.
That's all right. Well, so what are your thoughts on this? Since I know what I think, but I'll let you talk.
It was interesting. I mean, it was a lot different than the other two that I shot. I like the trigger pull on this. It's very, very smooth and very light. I think shooting out a little bit further was a lot more challenging for me. But I mean, we'll see. I mean, how well it hit on the orange stickers. I mean, the one we knocked the sticker clean off, but I like it.
I think I really do wish I had the 700 on here, because you probably would have just kept shooting the same can over. It would have just sat there. You would have put multiple holes in there. But 80 yards was nothing to shoot the cans for this. I mean, it's really simple. I mean, we could move to even smaller targets if you want. If you feel like, you know, because it'd be more of a challenge. But
absolutely.
Yeah,
and that's why I'm here. I mean, I want to
try that. You want to try something different? Okay. I'm going to go out there. I have corks.
Okay.
All right, and I'm going to set corks out there out of a wine bottle, but they're painted.
Okay.
Sound like a good idea?
Sounds like a great idea.
All right, let me set that up.
Sticker came off,
Yep. That's, all left. But I noticed on your targets here, the only one that wasn't was the Dreamline. And I canted that just a little right. I should have did this for you. See it?
Yeah.
So it's just
a tad bit left.
It's how everybody shoots guns. So all right.
I'm gonna pretend that the sticker that fell off of that one, I hit that on. Okay.
All right. All right. What do you think of this? You like this?
Game.
All right. We'll do this. So here we go. Smaller targets, 80 yards. Let's give it a shot.
All right. I can see the wind going right through the glass.
You see it?
Yep.
Yep.
We knocked one of them.
Yeah. I'd stay, might want to, maybe we should stay up just a hair on it, like mid-grade to the cork. There you go.
That one just missed.
Yeah. It's fun when you got to read the wind too. Nice hit. Can see where that's dropping in?
Yep. Okay. Sure can.
Now when you move out, you know, another 33 yards, you know, you're out there. Now you're dealing with the wind reading too.
That was just a little off to the right.
Okay.
It's like the wind died down just enough. It just keeps touching the tip of it there.
Just come up a hair.
Yep, right there. It's so close.
There you go. Just keep that same height. Oh, is he laying there still?
He's laying.
Uh-oh, now you aim over top, a little bit higher, and see if you can take him off there. A little bit more.
A little bit higher.
Yep. Nice. You got a half and half.
Yep.
So you split that pellet. You actually did a trick shot. You split one, hit part of the top of the steel, still shot the cork though. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So, okay, so there was a hair of education with wind. And now remember, we're using the shorter barrel, so I kind of put you at the little bit of a, not disadvantage, but I gave 2 factors.
Oh, certainly more of a challenge.
It was, yeah. So what do you think of that though?
I like it. I mean, once I got everything figured out, and with some of your tutelage, I mean, I was able to zero that in and it was more consistent.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's tremendous just to, you know, pick that up in, what, 4 minutes of talking.
Yes.
But obviously having the nice lens on there, the nice glass, I mean,
Yeah.
you can see which way the wind's blowing, and we're kind of in that stagnant area where, like, you see it going left and then it goes right and then it just stays straight for a while, so it's kind of going on the fly.
Isn't that something that you can read what the pellet's doing, what it's doing as it goes out? So now you know the reason I said about running mil dot for all. Why not? That way you can shoot any distance you want. Just shoot it in your backyard. If you only got 40 yards, you got 40 yards. You can aim pretty much dead on. But like me, I have 130 yards, you know, if we want to shoot. So I can range it all different. But Optison scopes, you can see their glass, how good their glass is. And that's one of the reasons I use
tremendous.
it. Okay, so now we're going to change it up a little bit, and we are going to have you shoot something, the Impact Mark II with slugs. So you're going to get to check that out, okay?
Okay.
All right. So here's a pellet. Put that in your hand and show Ryan, the difference between...
Take a look at these guys right here. I mean...
All right, so one is 22. These are 25. These are made by Nielsen Specialty Ammo, one of the best slug makers out there, if not the best. So I really like Nick's stuff, but that's why I use it in all the videos I do. So
yeah, quite the difference there with the slugs.
Yep. So what you have now is you have the FX Impact Mark II in the 25 slug liner, and we're shooting Nick Nielsen right here. You're shooting 36 grain.
Okay.
And we're going to shoot that at 80 yards. And we got the spinners down there. Now, just so everybody knows for the video, we just installed this barrel. These slug liners, actually, you change the barrel in and out. This is just the housing here, okay? This is your shroud, okay? The barrel actually gets switched in and out here. You can switch barrels in and out, but this is a liner that screws in, and now you're shooting slugs. So we put a liner in so you can shoot slugs, and it's shooting these at about 900 feet a second, and these are 36 grains. I should jack it up a little bit, but we're still seasoning the barrel. So when you shoot these, you're gonna see a little left and right now.
Okay.
Just so you know, so don't feel like, oh, I missed her. No, you're gonna see a little bit of drift. There's just a hair bit going on right now. But let's see how you do.
Yeah,
so go ahead, take some shots. All right. See where it hit?
Yep, a little bit to the left.
Yep. Figures. Everything I've set up for you is to the left, so, okay. All right.
There we go, got a hit on that one.
Okay. Was it to the far left, a hit?
Far left.
Yep. So stay on the right side of the target and try that, okay?
Okay.
Just aim at the right side and have it, because you and I shoot different, so. There you go.
There we go. That was far right on that one.
You see what I mean about the movement? This barrel's still coming into its own, so we're not past that point, but I wanted you to at least shoot a couple of slugs and try that. There you go.
It's just like a regular firearm though, you got to get the break-in period.
Sure. Yeah, and this one we got set up a little early. I was hoping, to set it up later for you, but we just put it in and trying it out. Oh wow, good hit. See how many times that spun?
Yeah, it's still going.
Do you remember when we shot with the pellets, they were getting what, one or
two rotations, yeah.
How many times that rotator?
Quite a few. Very nice.
Yeah, so you see what we got there. So now you got power, and this will shoot accurately 300 yards.
Okay.
Yeah, accurately on ground squirrels, prairie dogs, and kill them at 300.
We just need a squirrel to run by right now.
Yeah, I know, right? As far as that goes, this is your hunting gun set up this way, but you can reduce this thing down to shoot cans.
Yeah.
So again, you can see the settings there.
And I think that's really cool that you can adjust that on the fly.
Anything you want. And I think when FX designed their guns, the versatility is what they put into play. But you know what's number one for them? Accuracy. And you're seeing it.
Yeah, I am seeing that.
Yep. So, you ready to move to the big bore?
Let's do it.
All right. Look what we got here. You ready for this one?
Moving into the big boys.
Yeah, so now we're in the big boys, but we're on the smaller end of the big boys. So right there you go. So that's an 85 grain Nielsen hollow point.
Okay.
And this is a 257 Texan. So it's a single shot. So basically how you operate, we open the door.
Okay.
Okay, so you open that door. Now lay that slug in there.
Okay.
See, yep, looking good. Push it forward till you can't anymore. You feel good. Okay. Shut the door.
Okay.
Pull this lever straight back. There you go.
All right.
Now, right here is your safety. Push that forward. There's an apple out there. If you need me to put that down or up, let me know what you need. Because that's kind of different. This is kind of different. You push that safety forward when you're ready to fire. I can move anything around you need.
I think we're good right here.
Okay, push him forward. That's safety, and you're good.
I think I already did.
Did you?
Yep.
Okay, you're good. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Here we go.
Yep. I'd say apple gone.
Apple gone.
What do you think of that?
That is insane.
That's insane. Well, we got 2 water bottles. Would you shoot? Well, it looks like the one didn't like the backsplash from the lead. So shoot the one on the right if you can do that.
Sure.
How about that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so I'll let you go ahead and load it.
Okay.
Open it up.
Open that up.
It out.
Slide this little guy in here.
You got it. Push him in until he's. This is important. If you don't, you'll get all kinds of shot pattern like all over the place. It needs to be wedged in there really nice.
Okay.
Nice fit. And close the door.
All right. And the safety's engaged already?
Yep. Safety's automatically engaged. Just push it forward when you're ready to shoot.
All right.
And let's take a shot at that water bottle on the other side. Since the other one decided he wanted to fall over.
Oop, that was a little bit off to the left.
Was it?
Yep.
Okay. Is it? Are you serious? Was it off to the left? That's a definite between you and I for today, isn't it? All right. All right. Go ahead. Safety, and you're good.
Yep. Just flick it forward there.
Mm-hmm. Just roll a little bit to the right, maybe, for yourself. That was a pass through.
Yep. Went right through it.
Went right through him. So you're probably, remember I was saying these are actually going, I got them going 1,000 feet per second.
Yeah, I mean, I can feel the difference.
You feel that?
Yeah.
When you're shooting this?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the 257 is your long range guy. He's shooting prairie dogs at 300-400 yards,
Okay.
if you want. If you want to set your gun up that way. What I run on this gun, it's called FX No Limit Mounts. And you're like, what are you talking about? Well, 20 MOA.
Okay.
So you're able to adjust. So on the fly, I'm out in the field and I see something dirt mound out there. I just adjust my scope. Let's say it's out there at 300.
Mm-hmm.
I take my Allen wrench, I set it, I lift the back of my scope up. It gives me more if I don't have enough adjustment. Okay, if I don't have it. Because remember, it's an air gun subsonic. So what I do is I just adjust it, sometimes just out in the field.
But everything's all encompassed between your mount and your optic. I mean,
you got
it's
it. Yep. Pretty cool.
Wow, it is.
It's another thing because you're like, why would you do no limit? Well, we're now shooting 300 and 400 yards accurately. Yeah. So you see why it came in. I'm trying to cover here in Jager TV. We're trying to cover all things with the air gun because you got to remember,
I'm a newbie.
Yeah, there you go. So we're covering all these things, and it's putting. I can see his mind working as we talk about all this stuff. But there's so many things for air guns. It's just not just something simple.
No, and I've definitely learned that today.
Well, are you ready to go to the 45 caliber?
I'm excited. Let's
just
do
move
it.
to the big guy?
Yeah.
All right.
Move right to it.
All right.
We made it to the end of the road.
All right, so we're at the end of the road. Someone has my 457 Texan, so we're going to shoot the TC45. This is the Gammo. Okay. And this is shooting a 260 grain hollow point. Okay. Now you see that? That's your charging handle. So you basically open that for your breech door. Okay. Then you just roll that in. Look. And then this one goes to tight. Okay. Right there. Now, there's a safety catch over here. All right. Okay. So if I go to close this, see that? Yeah. All right, so you got to push that back. Automatic safety is here. Okay. All right. And you can automatically, boom. Okay. Okay. And then you know to pull it back to fire. Yep. Right? Am I right? Because I just got this gun. So. Cool. All right. So what do you want to shoot first?
Let's go for the little guy first.
All right. Shoot the little guy first?
Yeah.
All right.
Save the last one for the finale.
Huh? All right. All right. Now, you're going to feel this one has a little bit of recoil. So you know to keep eye relief nice and comfortable. Yep. I'm looking to make sure you're nice, nothing scary, just it has a nice bit of recoil though. Yep. Go ahead. Wow. Gone.
Got him.
Easily. Okay, did you see what I said about the trigger pull? I got a lot of adjustment to do, and you can adjust it. It came that way, so I have some work to do. The 357 nose sitting at about 3.5 pounds.
Yeah.
That's not 3.5 pounds.
No, I was sitting there waiting and waiting.
I know,
and waiting.
I know. I wanted to tell you. So let you load this one the whole way down. Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
And slide this guy in here the whole way.
You got it.
Make sure it's flush.
Yep. As tight as you can get it, and then
bring this up, and then you said this just goes forward like that.
And then your safety's automatic, so
Okay.
you have to click it off and go through your heavy trigger pull. But let's shoot that at 50 yards. Let's shoot that out there.
Okay.
All right. But you felt the pressure. The 457 Texan is shooting about 1,000 feet per second with a 350 grain, so it even has more power than
Yeah,
this.
that was pretty significant.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
All right. Oof. Did you hear that gut sound?
Woo.
Did you hear that gut sound? Oh my goodness.
There is some serious power behind this one.
That, yeah. And that, the Texan 457 is even more. A lot more. Wow. This is a 75-yard gun. The Texan can be a 100-yard gun. For hunting whitetail, I'm saying.
Oh yeah, no, I can
Yeah,
definitely see that.
Yeah. This is a good for boar. This is good for, you could shoot a whitetail, don't get me wrong, but I'm going to stick with that 50-yard mark with this right now in this testing phase where I'm at right now, until I can give better criteria of what I see at 75.
Yeah, I mean, the amount of recoil for this, though, is still minimal.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. Now, that 457 Texan I was telling you about, imagine twice the recoil.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you'll know when you shoot it, so.
Wow.
All right, let's go. Should we want to go take a look and see what
let's
it
take a
did?
look.
Might as well. Okay.
There we go.
That was dead center there, Scott.
Yeah.
Look, oh, turn around.
The jug is dead.
Look at the rip through this.
The jug is dead.
Let's take a look at our bottle here, too. Yeah, you just pancaked that thing. Look at the hole it blew out.
Yeah.
Well, there's the world of air guns in about 2 hours, Scott. I tried to take you through as much as possible as a beginner.
But it wasn't overwhelming. I mean, it was a lot of great knowledge.
Yeah, because I was looking at it going, you can see the accuracy here with all the guns.
Absolutely.
You just shot random guns. You didn't even shoot a lot of guns.
Yeah,
So.
I mean, I had minimal trigger time behind each one. It was literally just shoot what we were shooting, and that was it.
And that's what we wanted for this film. We wanted to bring Scott right in and have him just shoot guns he's never shot, doesn't know anything about. And then he does this kind of shooting, and he says, wow, there's not much. Is there a difference from the power? I'm saying for accuracy, you got what you're looking for.
I mean, I think, honestly, there's more consistency with the air guns.
That's what I see, too. But, it's hard to tell the guys that. And they shoot all these different, because they're figuring, let the barrel cool, let it do this, let it do that.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we have. I mean, we do some of these precision shots way out there, and it's like, no, we've shot 4, we got to let the barrel cool, we need to do this, we need to ramp it up. And, we're dealing with people that are master reloaders that are changing out their loads on the fly and things like that, and they have all their, charts and sheets and everything.
Yep.
This was literally sit down, you tell me what I should be looking for and what I should be aiming for, and we just make it come to fruition.
Yep.
And I think that's incredible.
Yeah, and we saw, I say our hit percentage was in the 90 percentile of hits. There was nothing really hard at all. You actually walked through all the guns and were able to do that. You had a ton of hits. So, yeah. Well.
You want to try and do one trick shot and see what happens?
Sure, let's do a trick shot. What do you want? Well, you know what? Let's go dream up something and see what we come up with.
All right, sounds good.
Sounds good.
All right, so we've gone from learning the bare bones of the airgun world to trying to do a trick shot. So I actually have one of Rick's custom airgun pistols right here, and a little single shot guy, but we're actually gonna try and snipe the aspirin off a balloon without popping the balloon. And we're actually gonna doing some footage with the AimCam Pro 2i glasses here, so we can actually get some footage of that going. So excited for that, and then we're gonna hand these off to Rick and let him work some of his magic too.
Whoa!
There you go.
Trick shot, come on.
There you go.
Come on, man. There you go. Look at that. Couple shots and there you go. Aspirin off a balloon. First time you ever do that?
Yep.
There you go. So it's your first day with air guns, and you can see how accurate they are.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Yeah, and this was custom made by Maverick Custom Air Guns out in California, and Sean Pregel from Crossman. So one of the guys that builds these, he got in with him, and they got together and they built me to my specs, I wanted a gun. This gun has shot aspirin tablets at 50 yards off of balloons. At 50 yards. Name one powder burner doing that.
That's incredible.
You ready for this? With the red dot. On video, red dot, 50 yards, aspirin tablet.
Wow.
I've shot stuff out to 100 yards with this pistol. Accurately. 100. Offhand, backwards, mirror. The only reason I'm saying that is the gun.
Yeah.
I don't really care about what I can do. But I hope that more of these get built. Crossman, I hope you're listening. So what'd you think? Pretty cool though?
That's awesome.
You want me to try one?
Absolutely.
All right, we gotta dream up something a little bit.
All right, what are we gonna do?
How about, did you bring a knife or something? What'd you bring?
I think we did. We had a knife that came in an Alpha Outpost box.
Oh, Alpha Outpost. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know who they are.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to do something with that?
Yeah, we got some like crazy Rambo blade knife thing going there.
Well,
I
I
think we
gotta
can dream something up, right?
How about a crazy idea for that? How about that knife? We take that knife, we stick it in that post, and I put a balloon on either side and split the bullet and pop both balloons with that
Let's
knife.
do that.
You like that?
I like it.
All right, let's do it. There you go.
Nice.
Nice. Good.
Awesome.
All right, well, there you go. Tuck my pocket back in there. Woohoo! Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that looked really good. I like it. I like these glasses too. That was easy to see that, no problem.
All right, so we're done here. Got to shoot a multitude of different air guns, ranging in different calibers, and with the tutelage of Rick, I mean, this was just an incredible experience. You know, I walked in here with an open mind, but I still had no idea what to expect, and just the amount of different things being thrown at me and different types of, you know, knowledge, and I mean, I'm blown away by it. And I was just telling Ryan off camera here, I'm actually really upset that, you know, we live so close to each other, and it took us this long to come to the point where I'm like actually getting into the airgun world. And I think it's absolutely tremendous, and I highly recommend it. And if you can get a hold of somebody, or, you know, like I said earlier in the video, about going to All Things Pew, I mean, ask questions. I mean, there's plenty of people that know what they're talking about. Rick is always, you know, available for help and gives some incredible insight and knowledge to this industry. I'm blown away by it. We got to do a whole bunch of different stuff, some, you know, shots here and there. Did my trick shot. I mean, this has just been just a lot of fun, and I'm really glad we got to do this. So I hope this was a great episode for you guys. I look forward to seeing this on Jager TV, and I really want to thank Rick and Shooter 1721 for taking me on here and making this project come to fruition. So take care, guys, and we'll see you around.